She messaged every person I worked with, and they were messaging me. She's like,
she did say that. She's like, I'm going to message every single sponsor.
Oh, wow. Seriously?
Oh, my God.
I was seeing that. I'm like, the girl wants to sue me. She was telling me how she's going to sue me, and she sent me a massive paragraph. She's like, if you want to talk on here. And I was like, I don't want to talk.
And I think to myself, what a wonderful.
The Lebbie Podcast, best podcast in the area, no cap.
I was scrolling through my Instagram today, yeah?
Yeah.
Have you ever just scrolled and like stalked your own Instagram? Who doesn't
There's
do
nothing
that?
to stalk because I literally have like 3 posts.
Well, that's what I was going to talk about. Honestly, I feel like my Instagram, I've had it for 2.5 years, yeah? Or honestly, since the beginning of 2019. And guess how many photos I have? I have 7 photos.
I have, bro, you think you're bad? I have like 2 or 3 photos.
Yeah, but like, I was just
And
thinking,
then
like, why don't I take
My
photos?
profile has not changed since 2018. Is that
Honestly,
bad?
I think your last photo was your formal.
It literally hasn't. Yeah.
And you're out of school for like
that
2-3 years.
That was my last post, I think.
Yeah.
On Instagram.
Nah, you know what? With me, I feel like I just don't know how to take photos. I feel like it's such an art in itself to sit there and have like the proper angle, to sit there and have like a scenario. Because every photo I have is literally the same scenario. I'm standing in front of my brick house.
I know how you are. You always like to stand in front of something. Like
But like, I feel like that's a bit.
takes the scene.
It's a bit like narcissistic to just stand there and just pose. I feel like you have to have a scenario to take a photo. I feel like you need a reason to take a photo.
You want people to look at something other than your face because it's...
Oh, okay. All right. Well, Mr. Roast King. We're starting with the roast.
kind of distracting, you know?
Oh, it's
in a bad way.
Oh, I thought in a good way. Like distracting. They only see my face. They don't see anything else. But yeah, why is it that I just don't know how to take photos? I feel like I need someone to teach me how to take photos. I can't. Is there like a person out there that literally has a career to just teach you how to take photos, or is it just something you pick up along the way?
No, it's just something you do, like something. I don't know.
Yeah.
You just, as you take more photos, you just get used to it.
Like, what do you do with your hands? How do you pose? What do you do? Yani, do you just like sit there?
I'm not the right person you're asking. I have 3 posts.
Well, maybe the person we got on today is going to teach us a thing or two about taking a photo. We're going to bring her on soon. But I just wanted to talk about another thing. Yeah. The podcast today is hitting 2 milestones. All right. What's the first milestone? We're 10 podcasts in. This is our 10th episode, guys.
10 episodes?
10, yeah, we're 10 episodes in.
Wait, how many guests have we had? 4 or 5?
We've had 4 or 5, and the first couple of episodes was just me and you, and then we had our friends, and then obviously we had Dad. But yeah, like 10 episodes in, you know, that's actually a good achievement. Like, I feel like I was reading a statistic today, and there's a statistic that says most new podcasts quit after the 7th episode. That's like a thing. If you get past the 7th episode, that means you're doing well. Like, or not doing well.
And we got to 10.
And we got to 10. Like, we're 10 episodes in. And I feel like this is only the start. You know, we're just keep subscribing, keep sharing our videos, share it to anyone you know. Like,
get us to 3K. You know that.
Get us to 3K. We're like 2.8.
That ride to 3K has been. It's been a mountain, bro.
It's been a bloody.
It's been fucking long.
Oh yeah, don't swear. We're monetized.
It's been past a minute, so.
Oh, it's been past a minute.
Fuck.
Nah. Wait, we were talking about this with the guest before. Like, we wait for a minute and then we just start swearing. But no, we're not going to swear today. In respect of the guest, obviously. But yeah, so keep subscribing, keep sharing. We're gonna fix up. We've got this free clout because it demonstrates
free clout.
Free clout
explains itself.
Self-explanatory. But we're gonna get like a Lebbie sign. We're gonna fix up this studio. A lot of people actually reckon it's nice, but I think it's a start. It's a start. We got lights.
It needs to get pimped up, like something.
It needs to get really pimped out. We need to make it like the Lebbie sort of.
It's too ordinary. That's what I feel like.
Yeah, it's a bit too ordinary.
It's okay, but it's too okay.
It's too okay.
It's not like. I don't know.
Nah, it'll get better. The 10th episode, let's keep going. But yeah, that's the first milestone. The second milestone is we have the best female guest today. Oh, wait, did I say the best? Wait, no, wait, there was Ramis. Actually, sorry to Ramis if you're watching this. But yeah, it's our first ever female guest, guys. And hopefully the best female guest, but you're the only female guest. So we can't really talk about that. But yeah, I'm gonna do you a bit of an intro, by the way. So let me do my intro first. You may have seen her all over your FYP on TikTok. Correction. You have seen her on your FYP. And Daily Mail. And Stand Up. The list just goes on. She has the initials of an iconic Australian beverage. Ladies and gentlemen, the queen of chasing clout. The queen of TikTok. Veronica B. Give her a clap, guys. Give her a clap. Give her a clap. Wow, first female. I don't know how to talk to you. Wow, girl.
Thank you. Well,
Oh my God, cuties.
Cuties. How you going?
thank you so much for inviting me back on. I just realized if I look
Back
at
on?
you.
Wait, you've been on before?
Yeah, because I sat down and they kicked me
Oh,
out.
okay, all right, yeah. We had to sort of explain to her that we do our little intro and then
It's always awkward.
it's so awkward because the guest is sitting there and we're like, wait, should we tell him now? Like, you got to get
He's
off.
looking at me. He's like, I don't want to be rude, and I'm like, why is it? What have I done? He's like,
Because
you need to go.
I don't know how to say it. I'm like
to go.
You need to sit somewhere else. I'm like, okay.
in the nicest way possible.
Get up and
please
move.
Get off this seat and just go and sit. Like, you know, but you know what? I feel comfortable. You know, you came in. I was gonna say on time, but
I definitely wasn't on time.
you gave me a good breakdown though. When I messaged you before, I was like, you know, you messaged me that you're running late, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's all right. You know, I've heard people, you know. It's not a
heard
surprise.
people,
It's not a
everyone.
surprise that you're late to an event, but it's fine. I was surprised you weren't late to your own event.
I was. What do you mean?
You were.
I was.
Oh my god.
Everyone
God.
setting up was there early. They're like, where are you? I was like, I'm on the way. Like, 1 second.
It's her event.
It's your event. Yeah, no, but how was the way here? I heard you got a bit of a because we had Moe Duori on last week, and I think the same thing happened to
We're
you.
two guests in a row now. Can
Two
we
guests.
Bro.
Google Maps, get your shit together.
Wherever Google Maps sends you is very scary. I was like,
Honestly.
I'm not getting out. I'm not getting out.
You were sitting there and you FaceTimed me on Instagram, which I've never done before. I was like, shit,
I saw
Veronica
the
B's FaceTiming me.
FaceTime on Instagram?
Yeah, it's like
even know
it's
that
like
was
video
possible.
The video
video call.
Oh, I
call.
didn't know it was possible.
And then I see Veronica. I'm like, okay, I click it, and then she's like, where am I? Oh my god, where am I?
I parked the car, I locked it, and I was like, I am not getting out of here.
You know what? To be fair, that place that's behind our house looks pretty dodgy. Like,
It's
I'm
so
not gonna
dodgy.
lie.
The
It
street
is.
Google made me go into is not even a street.
It's a proper gravel road. Like, it's literally a
The street
place.
is not even made yet.
Lucky the people didn't come out like what they did last week and thought that you were taxing like something around there, you know, like a boat
They
or
thought I
something.
would have stole something.
Stole something, yeah, because that's what happened to
Moe
Moe
Duori.
Duori.
I would've
He
sat
might
and
have been
cried.
wearing the hat. I don't know. But yeah, no, welcome, man. You know,
Thank you.
How
I'm
you
really
got-
excited to be here because I've always seen your podcasts on.
that's good. You actually watched the podcast.
Well, I tell we're going to have a really difficult time here because you do exactly what I do.
What?
I go off on tangents a lot. And
Sorry,
I
I
cut,
can't
no.
help myself.
He
I
does
do it
that
as
a
well.
lot.
I cut people off all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
And I
He
sit there and
cuts
I'm
me
like,
off.
Veronica, stop. Like, just let them
Oh,
finish.
man.
And I can't. I like cut. And as soon as
It's
it gets
so
to me, I
hard.
was like, shit, like, are we like all ADD people in one room?
It's so hard not to because I feel like I think, yeah, like
Yeah.
my mind is running and I'm just like trying to get all this
Everything
shit
out.
out
Yeah,
before,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, and it's hard. And a lot of people comment like, let Musa talk, but
I try to talk, but then he's like,
yeah, sorry, man. Like, it's
cuts
just
me
the
off.
way it is.
It's a really bad habit.
It
Yeah.
is, it is.
Really
But
bad.
it's like, you know, it is.
I'm
what
the
it is.
victim of it, so.
Like,
Well,
whenever
this
I'm
is going to be interesting then. Oh, sorry, look, sorry, I can't.
No, it's okay,
All right,
it's okay.
talk. I'm going to shut up.
No. I don't even find it rude because you're gonna cut me off and I'm gonna cut you off. Trust me, like it's not.
We'll get used to it. Sorry, guys. It's
probably-
it's
yeah,
probably
sorry to
painful
you.
for them. It's probably painful for them.
They don't
Two
even
annoying
understand
heads.
what's happening.
Nah, but honestly, where do we start? Like, there's so many things to talk about with you. Like, honestly, like what are you? Are you a comedian?
What
Are you
am
stand-up
I?
comedian? Are you an influencer?
I
Are you a
definitely am not a
fitness
stand-up
model?
comedian. People need to stop saying this. I've done it once.
Let's talk about your stand-up first. I wanted to talk about your stand-up first. All right.
All right,
Me
let's
and
talk about my
Moses.
stand-up.
Me and
you-
Moses were
Can
sitting
you
there.
even see my face? The microphone is so
I think
tall.
you honestly should come a bit closer. Well, we're full fixing this live on the podcast. It's all right. It's all right. Dodgy. But anyway,
see me?
you're actually, you know what? I wanted to start with your bio, your Instagram bio.
Yes.
That's the first thing that
I
comes
haven't
to my
changed that
mind.
in like I think 2 years, maybe 3.
I like it though.
It's unique. I like
let,
it.
let me just say it. Self-deprecating, narcissistic mess. I can never relate to something more. It's just so self-deprecating, right?
Yes.
Can you give me a breakdown of what it means?
Let me just rip up Giggle. Siri, Alexa,
Alexa.
define self-deprecating.
Self-deprecating.
No, like you just you put yourself down, but like also you love yourself at the same time.
Yeah.
And like I say that I'm a mess, but like not really because I am a mess, but like I know exactly what's happening.
That's
like
right.
I have everything under control, but it just looks like I'm just like Majnoona.
I can see that. I can like when you walked in, it was like,
It's like a mess.
oh my
but,
god,
like I know
what's this?
happening.
Oh, Amo, what do you? Have you got coffee? Oh my god, you got a coffee machine. You know, it's like it's very like it's good though. It's good though. It's like you have this personality where it's like you self-deprecate, but at the same time you know your talent and you know
Yeah.
what you can provide and
Yeah,
what you
yeah,
can
yeah.
do, which is good. I
Thank you
think
so much.
you don't come across as like how do I say it? Like a stuck-up bitch.
Thank you.
Like you.
Very,
There's
the
no other
point.
way to put it though. Like you don't
Yeah,
come,
yeah,
you
yeah.
don't
Very
come
to the
across as
point.
that.
No,
pretty much.
I know. I'm like a very down to earth, like humble person.
Yeah, and I can see
And
that. Like,
I think my what's wrong?
sorry, Is she talking to the
Did I
mic?
Am I talking to the mic?
Oh, it's good. Just to make sure that you.
Oh,
It's fine. It's fine.
Do you want me to hold it?
I go off on these tangents. Like,
No, I don't even know what I was saying anymore.
yeah. No, you were.
Oh my
I
god,
was
man.
talking about
Wait.
myself being humble. And
Yeah,
what else?
you are. No, you are. Like that's you know what you can provide, but at the same time you're self-deprecating, and a lot of people want to see that. A lot of people want to see
Yeah.
people bring themselves down because they're like, this person actually is like, you know,
See,
down
when,
to earth.
when people see that you're like positive about yourself, they don't care. They think you're stuck up. But if
That's
they
right.
see you like putting yourself down, they're like, oh my God, like
They love
you're
it.
so humble, you're so nice, you're so down to earth. Like, okay, I'm sorry that I talk shit about myself all the time. The one time I talk good, everyone's gonna be like, oh my God, like she thinks she's humble. She thinks she's like,
Yeah.
do I just spat on your microphone? Sorry.
No, it's alright.
No, it's fine,
It's
it's fine.
DNA for later.
DNA for later.
DNA for
Sell
later.
it, Sell it. I
Veronica
touched it,
Veronica
sell
B's saliva for sale. $50 on eBay.
Someone will actually buy that.
But people buy bathwater.
There are weird people.
There are
out
weird
that's what
people
I'm
out
saying.
there. People buy bathwater. Would you ever sell your bathwater?
Look, honestly, if Justin Bieber sold
took a
his
turn.
life, I'd probably buy it.
Oh well, I would as well. It's like a collectible.
Wait, you would?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you want to say you have Justin Bieber's saliva?
Oh my gosh.
No?
Did you see Kim Kardashian's ex? What's his name?
Kanye.
Yeah,
No.
him.
Wait, is he your ex?
Yeah, they broke up, didn't you?
Wait, where have I been? What do you mean they broke
Oh my
up?
god, you don't. That's
What do you
why
mean
you're-
they
Are you
broke up?
joking? It's like all over everything.
I've seen that they're having troubles, but they didn't actually.
They're
break-
having troubles, okay?
Yeah, everyone
They
goes
literally-
through troubles.
They
It's
literally
like,
divorced, brother. broke
He
up.
was selling his Yeezys, I think, for 10 million.
Oh, the one
I-
that didn't go out or something. The limited
He
edition or
wore it
something.
on something.
oh, the one
Yeah,
he
yeah, I
stayed.
heard that.
Oh,
I heard
you know
that on
what?
the radio.
That
And it
makes
was
sense.
going for 10 million or maybe like 1 million. I'm not too sure. That's a very
Someone
big
bought it, I
price
think.
That's
difference.
actually crazy. He's selling his own Yeezys just because he wore them
Yeah.
for
But
$10
it-
million.
No, he only made it
Is
for
the bloke
him, I think,
serious?
but he only made it for him. It didn't he didn't roll it out, so
Oh,
that's
so
why.
it's custom made.
Yeah.
Custom
Hence
made.
why
Are you gonna buy
10
it?
million.
Are you hinting something?
Do I look like I have 10 million?
Well, hey, it's Veronica B.
My earrings are from Levisa for maybe $4.
Oh my god! But you know what? Let's talk about your comedy stand-up. Honestly, I
Ya
look,
Allah. Yes.
no,
guys,
no,
let's
it's
talk
it's
about
like
it.
the elephant in the room.
You've been
It's
saying
like,
let's talk about it, but you have.
What do you
look,
mean the elephant in the room?
no, I'm saying the
Like, get out of my
stand-up.
face. Take
The
your
stand-up. Shit, Dad warned me about this. He's like, don't make anything, don't make any jokes because
Calls
it's
me
your
an
first
elephant.
female. He full sat me down. He's like, this is your first female. You gotta tread lightly. You gotta make sure you don't
First thing
get
you
out
do
of
is
line.
kick her off the set.
Yeah, sorry. That was the first thing I did.
Yeah,
But,
go. My
yeah,
stand-up.
so your stand-up, right? So me and Moses were actually like so keen for it. Like,
Did you watch it?
we actually watched the whole
You
thing, and
lying?
we watched the acts before you. And I
I
gotta
okay.
say, no, because what happened was we saw it on your Instagram story the day before, and like you done this big announcement. We're like, oh my god, I was so excited. I'm like, Veronica B's doing stand-up. I was like, I somehow
I think
like
I G'd up everyone.
no, you did. But the thing is,
Did
you
not
always
meet anyone's standards.
no,
People get G'd up these days.
people get so G'd up.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, your videos they're very stand-up like. How do I say? Like stand-up comedy like. Like
It's
when
like
you
stand-up
roast the
comedy.
area, when you
Yeah.
do stuff like that, it's very comes across as like stand-up. And I
Okay,
think that's
yeah.
what I'm trying to get at for the past 20 minutes. But yeah, so we watched the stand-up and we're sitting there on my phone on this little live on my TikTok, and I'm sitting there and I'm putting it there, and we're like watching all these acts before you.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, it was a tough crowd, man. I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna be realistic with you.
Yeah.
Was it just us?
Because
Or was it
you could see the comments. I could not see what's going on. Like I
not
don't know.
not only the comments, but the crowd there.
Yeah, I think that's what scared me the most because I was approached to do stand up last year and I was like, no, like I don't want to do stand up because
Yeah.
I don't know, what are the people going to be like? Are the people that I talk about in my TikTok? I definitely don't think they're going to do like go and sit in a stand up. Like
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know any of my people that would my cult
My people,
that would go to watch a stand up. Like unless you're like Superwog or something like that,
That's right,
I don't know. People just don't go on like a Thursday night to like the local bar
Yeah,
for
I
a
know,
stand
I know.
up.
It's
Like
that-
I was like, these people are not going to like my content. And then when I got asked for like TikTok Australia, they're like, we want you to do a stand up. I was like, are you sure? They're like, yep. And I'm like, but I'm not a comedian. They're like, no, like you're so funny. Like you always put yourself down and stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't have jokes. Like I don't know what you want me to get up and do. They're like, you just have to speak for 5 minutes. I did not prepare anything that day. The only thing
I
prepared was
honestly,
me doing my makeup.
I thought when I saw it on the Instagram story, I'm like, Oh, come on, as if Veronica's not preparing. And then when you actually done it, I'm like, she did not actually
not
prepare. but in saying that, I saw the people before you, and I got to say, some of them tried so hard. And I'm not mentioning any names.
One girl got slaughtered badly in the comments.
Oh my God.
She was like,
yeah.
I don't know if you know which
tell
one.
she was trying too
Look,
hard.
we're not trying to get you cancelled, but like one of them, one of them before you was like, she was trying so hard, and it was so hard to watch.
Or something as well. She sang something.
She sang, and she was like trying so hard, and we're sitting there.
People have different styles though.
Yeah.
Like maybe other people enjoy like what you don't think is funny.
Not many.
Like, okay. I don't know what was happening in the comments. Like
the comments were
the majority,
butchering. The comments were actually butchering.
That one person, but that was like the most.
Yeah, especially that one person. And bro, I was like, all these people in the comments are just saying like, boring. Oh, snooze fest. Oh, I'm going to sleep. Oh, who's next? Oh, get this person
No,
off.
why are you
And
there?
I'm like, what? Yeah, why are you watching? And why? Like,
that's
you
what
go
I
and do it. You go and do it. Honestly, it's not easy to go and do that.
It's not. It's really not. Like
Yeah.
I had people like messaging me. Like for instance, Jeremy, one of the acts that was there.
Yeah, Jeremy was funny. Jeremy was
he
funny.
really
I saw
funny.
Jeremy.
I liked
Did not-
his part.
never done
He
stand
was
up
so
before.
funny.
He was
Yeah.
good.
And
Yeah.
people were like you guys were so good.
Yeah.
We were like, oh, like thanks. Like we didn't, like we know, but like
We know.
we didn't ever think we'd ever be in a position where we did stand up. But he messaged me. He's like, "Have you timed your act?" And I was like, "Have I what? Timed it?
What
I don't
act?
even know what I'm saying to time it."
Yeah.
And they're like, "You only have 5 minutes. Like, keep it on." I'm like, "I'm pretty sure it's
Plenty.
gonna be under."
Plenty.
And people were like to me, it was actually very quick, your set. And I thought it was very quick as well. But then when I went to check the time, we had 5 minute limit. Mine was 4 minutes. So it wasn't actually quick.
It
But
felt
time
quick.
flies,
It
like
felt
you're having
quick.
fun.
No, exactly. That's right. Like the acts before you, I gotta say, some of them felt like an hour because they're sitting there and they're not getting any
That's
laughs.
never a good thing. If it feels like
Yeah.
it's too long, I feel like it's.
And
not
they
a good
weren't getting to the punchline. A lot of them were like trying to tell these stories, and I'm like, look, I don't care about your
What
stupid
punchline
story.
did I have?
No, but
Everything was a punchline.
every sentence was a
thing. 'Cause you were
punchline.
roasting like
You're sitting there roasting yourself, and I'm like, you know what? That's just such a like. What I was nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I was actually
I
nervous,
was nervous.
for you. I saw you.
I was like holding the
I was like,
microphone shaking.
I was like, I don't know how Veronica's doing this if I'm nervous for her and I'm not even doing the stand up. I was nervous for you. I'm like, I want her to do so well. Because it's like everyone was like there to support you. Everyone's like, Veronica, when's Veronica coming on? You can
But
tell all the Arabs
guy,
are like,
the guy came up to me afterwards, the guy like who was doing the video or whatever. He's like to me, I just want to let you know. Oh, because when I was introducing the next act, which I forgot to do, I forgot to introduce her. Oh my gosh, I just
you didn't. Yeah, I remember that. You didn't. You actually didn't.
I was like, I'm so sorry, I didn't
You're
even
just
introduce you. I was just like, what do I do? Like, I don't even know how to end these. I'm like, you go and take the microphone next. I was like, sorry if the views went down. Like, I don't know what's happening. He came up to me at the end. He's like, I just want to let you know, like, it went up by 1,000. It went up by 1,000. I was like,
It did.
I was like,
Actually
sorry,
did.
what happened? It
As
went
you were
up.
saying that, it was like literally 1.6,
Honestly,
1.7.
it's like everyone was sharing it. Everyone's like, Veronica's on. Oh, just share it to me when Veronica's on.
No,
And
it went-
honestly, as soon as she went on, it like
Oh,
skyrocketed.
this
Everyone's
is so
like,
sick to
bang,
hear,
bang,
'cause I
bang.
had
It
no
went from
idea.
1K to like 1.6K, I think.
Yeah, it
1.8,
went
something like
so up. Like, and I saw it. I noticed that. I'm like, far out. That's it's pretty impressive.
I think what's cool is that, like, I'm proud of myself that I said not one joke. Like,
You didn't, but
I just went up there, held the
it
microphone,
made
and was
sense though.
talking.
It made sense. Like it's funny because it actually made sense. It was like you went up there to self-deprecate, right? But that's the best strategy because I feel like
I went
genius.
up there to put myself
to put
down.
yourself
It's
down,
genius. It's literally
and that's genius, bro.
But you're making it sound like it's my plan to like bully myself when I went on
I
stage.
feel like
No,
it
but
was.
you can't criticize someone that's roasting themselves. You just can't.
You can't. No, you can't because
this
it's
is
like
too funny.
Eminem in like 8 Mile when he does a rap battle and then he just roasts himself and then the guy had nothing to
He
say.
roasted himself, like he
Literally,
battled
it's
himself
like-
from the other guy's point of view, so the other guy couldn't do anything.
My friend messaged me afterwards. She's like, I watched it and I had no idea what you were talking about. I was like, neither. I was just talking. Like there was no regret. Like there was no thinking process. I don't think and then I speak. I just speak.
You just do.
And I just hope somehow we get back to point number 1, which I don't even remember what it was.
Yeah, I know. And I noticed that when you were sitting down just before the podcast, you're like, wait, what were we talking about? Wait,
'Cause we
where
go
was
off on
my point going?
tangents so much.
We go off on tangents. That's
I don't even
I
remember.
feel like I'm like the guy version of you.
Yeah.
Are we like what the fuck? You know,
so as well.
Like the interview before that I was doing, she would ask me a question and I'm talking.
Yeah, and you just don't
And
know
then
when
I'm
to
like,
stop.
wait, I don't even know if I answered your question. Like, what was the question? Can you repeat it?
She's like, wait, what question were you answering?
She's like, no, it's really good. And I was like, I don't remember the question.
Yeah. Nah, honestly, in terms of your stand-up, I think it was the best one out. Like, I'm not only saying
Thank you
this
so
because
much.
it's Veronica.
Everyone in the comments are going to be like, stop jing her up. She's
No,
going to
no,
do
no,
it
no.
again.
No, it was Jeremy's and hers. Which were
Jeremy's and hers. Jeremy's one was really good
Yeah.
as well, and your one was good. And I feel like, are you gonna continue? Like, do you plan to do something like?
I have been approached to do
Okay.
more. I
Right.
don't know more of what. Like
More of that. More of
just-
self-deprecation.
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 Yeah,
You have it in your bio. Yeah.
Next.
Next question.
Don't.
Next.
My brain just stopped.
Okay, all right. Let's go into a different sort of topic. So you have this like, I don't know, like you have your group, yeah?
Yeah.
You hang out with these other TikTokers and like Arab sort of area TikTokers that I've seen. And
These other TikTokers, like he's claiming like he's not one of them.
well, I am,
You
but
hang
not
out with
really.
These
Look,
other people.
I've only been invited like once. But, okay, but like, yeah. No, but I feel like you guys, like I've seen you guys hanging out for a while now, and I feel like you guys are like the clout house of like
The clout
Western
house.
Sydney. You know how they have the clout house in LA?
The clout house,
You're like the Addison Rae.
Oh, how funny!
You're Addison Rae of like the area.
The Arab version.
The Arab version. How did that start? Did you guys just like meet up one day, or how did this
kind
whole?
of like how I like invited you to my event. That's
Okay.
literally how it was. Like I saw him on like Instagram,
On your For You
on
page.
TikTok, and I'd be like, oh, this guy's so funny. Like we're the same vibe.
Yeah.
Message him, comment like, hey, we should do a collab, and like just starts from there.
Wow, you messaged me.
What did I say to you? Oh my god.
I-
Oh yeah, I remember. 'Cause
Should I bring it up?
What did she say?
I found bring it up. I
Alright.
found him so funny back then. I still do.
Or you, hopefully you still do.
No.
But yeah, well, this is way back. Veronica actually messaged me when she saw one of my videos on
No,
TikTok.
I was not sliding in the DMs.
She was sliding
Don't worry
in.
about
She's just
that.
hiding it. You know, she was
In
sliding
before
in.
the comments.
Wait, where is it?
My mom was like, is that what you do on TikTok? You're messaging
Veronica.
these guys.
Oh my God, where is it? It's not there.
Oh my god, he
He
just
lost
has
it.
too many girls DMing him.
I actually can't find it. Does it like
I
disappear or
was
something?
basically telling him how much I loved his content. He was really funny. Right?
Wow.
Oh, it's gone.
That means a lot
Oh, it's
from
gone. Why is it gone?
I don't know.
Oh,
Oh, I wanted to see it, but it was like
weird.
no.
it was like you messaged me. You're like, keep doing what you're doing. I love your content, and you're like, if you keep going, you'll be the Superwog of eBay or something like that.
eBay.
That's an
Yeah,
upgrade.
yeah.
That's an
I couldn't
upgrade.
even give that
I
good
called
compliment.
myself,
That's an upgrade.
but that's an upgrade. Honestly, the people that say, "Oh, stop trying to be like Superwog,"
Even
yeah,
if we go from Wish to like
eBay's much better than
AliExpress
Wish.
or something.
Because I put it in my bio, Superwog of Wish, and I think you saw that, and you're like, oh, you know, he's kind of being harsh on himself. He's actually the Superwog of eBay. And when you sent me that, I'm like, what the? I saw my friend. I'm like, Veronica B. I'm like, oh shit, and I was just like, you know,
Now look where we are.
and now look where we are. You know, you're on my podcast.
She's on the podcast.
What a small world. No, but it's good because you were actually one of the first TikTokers I follow. I think I said the same thing to Shaq, but no.
Do you
Shaq,
just say this to everyone?
No.
One of the first
No,
TikTokers I
actually,
follow.
I genuinely think it was either you or Shaq. It was one of you.
Yeah.
But I remember seeing your videos, and you used to do lives a lot. You used to do like a lot of lives back when you.
I got so carried away. Like
Yeah,
I can't do it anymore because I spend like half an hour. I go there for a quick half an hour, end up for like 3-4 hours.
Yeah, I know. I've
It's
seen
really
that. I've
bad.
seen that. And you,
Time goes way too quick. when
It's
you're
so.
like-
It's
I don't know
so
how to do them
fun,
though. Do you enjoy lives? I don't.
I like
We
it
were
'cause
on.
you-
Yeah, actually, wait
Were
one
we on
sec.
live together?
We did a live once. And he went to fucking shit. You
It
know
was
what?
one of our first lives.
It was one of our first
What
lives.
do you mean? Why did it go bad?
I think I'll refresh your memory a little bit. But so what happened was, me and him were on live, and then wait, we went on live twice. Oh,
okay.
Let me talk about the first
When
time.
he remembers.
The first time we went on live, me and him were on live just talking shit and
Yeah.
promoting our YouTube videos. And then,
Oh
do you
my
remember that? Do you remember that?
It
And
gets
then-
worse.
That was,
That was
okay,
when
yeah.
we first started our YouTube channel, and then Veronica B requests to join your live. I'm like, what, Veronica? I'm like, all right. So and then I accepted, and then we're sitting there, we're talking, and I was like trying to plug my YouTube on your
Guys,
TikTok.
I was sitting there with my no, not even my laptop. He was doing his YouTube, and I noticed that like I think you were on like how many followers? Like 20 or something.
I had like 20 subscribers. I had no
Yeah.
videos yet.
So we're sitting there, and I'm like plugging him, and he's not plugging me.
Yeah, I know. I was like, where? Because I couldn't find your YouTube channel. I'm like, where is it? I can't find it.
And we were sitting there literally for like half an hour to an hour, just
Oh my
watching his
God.
followers go up.
We
his
were literally,
subscribers.
we were literally just watching the numbers. It was
Before
like,
we went
so
on, it
cool.
was like,
and it was going up.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, he went up to like
Getting
80.
excited. You're
Yes.
sitting there and you're like, oh my god, now I got like 61. Okay,
Yeah,
now we're
yeah,
on
yeah.
64. And
was
I
so
don't know why
hyped.
I was
Oh,
refreshing
we were so
it.
hyped.
There's
And
better things to do in my life.
Bro, that was the funniest live because we were just watching it and I'm just refreshing, and people are saying, I subscribed. I'm like, wow, man, we didn't even put up a video. I'm like, Veronica, you know, it's like,
I gained nothing out of this.
yeah, well,
He didn't even
I
plug
do.
her.
See,
I did.
I do great community work.
I kind of did. But yeah, no, that was, but then what happened after that?
Yeah.
So we started to talk, right? We had a little bit of a conversation.
Yeah.
But then somehow someone was calling me on my phone, and it was a private number.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say me.
No, it wasn't you. It wasn't you. So some people have my number, and it was like a private number, and it was so annoying because I'm trying to like talk to you, and like this private number kept coming up, and I'm declining, and he calls me again, and I'm declining, calls me again, I'm declining. So we had to just end up cutting the live, and I was so cut because I was enjoying the conversation. I was like,
"It was your favorite live." I don't know.
It was my favorite live. But yeah, that wasn't the only time we went on live. There was another time we went on live. The second time, and this was.
I can feel the attitude about to come out.
No. I don't know.
Okay,
I actually don't think you actually remember this one because me and him were on live, and then Veronica B, as you know, again requested to join live, and I'm like, oh, beautiful, let's go. This time there's no private numbers. Boom.
I'm never requesting him ever again.
No, we're gonna have a good live.
It's so hyped. It's like
Veronica B. It was just it's so random when you request. By the way, I'm like, what the fuck, Veronica? I'm like, all right, cool.
Why is she doing this?
So yeah, I accepted, but this time you were at like Marquee. No, you were somewhere. You were at like some place jamming out. I could not hear one thing you were saying.
I honestly don't remember.
And you probably don't remember because it was late at night and you probably like, partying hard. And I was like, hello? And then you're like, I can't hear you. And you're sitting there and you're dancing.
I was partying.
You were partying.
On a live?
You were partying on a live. And
it
was only 5 minutes. It was not even it was like 2 minutes. It was 2 minutes. It was so quick.
No idea.
And I was just like, all right.
We're just like, what do we do? We just started vibing.
We just started vibing. We're like clapping and we're like, where the hell are you? You didn't even answer. You're just like so like out of it.
I'm so curious to know.
It was, if I can go back and watch that live, it was so funny because it was so quick and I'm just like.
What was the point of this?
What was the point of this? What was the point of that?
And it feels awkward because I go on live sometimes with people like having fun on the other end and you're sitting like in your room or something and you're like, how do I also vibe with you?
Exactly right.
While I'm just sitting here.
It's hard. It's hard because it's like, I feel like over FaceTime, I don't do FaceTime as well, by the way. I hardly FaceTime people because I feel like it's a bit awkward when it's like over a screen. I don't know. I just don't know how to talk.
I don't think like that. I feel like I have like an import mentality. I'm like straight to call with your
No,
face.
I don't even call. I barely call. I barely call to begin with. I'm more of a texting
even on like Zoom
person.
calls for uni, they say like turn your face cam on. I never do it.
But I love to see people's reactions. Like I want to see how you react. Like
in real life, yes, but not in. I don't know. Over the phone, I'm just like, I don't know. All right, where do I put my phone? What's like?
But like, what if you say something and I need to pause for a little bit? But it's like a dramatic pause, and then you think I like hang up or I did something. Like, no, I need you to.
You know what? You do have a point there. Yeah. You do have a point there where it's like easier to sort of see the person's expression because texting as well is pretty shit. Like
I also voice memo a lot.
Oh, you know what? I wouldn't mind voice memos. Voice memos is pretty good.
I don't mind those.
Yeah. I feel like
okay, I will send you some.
Wait, all right. I just made it sound like we're texting fucking 24/7. I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't mind voice memos. Send me voice memos from now on.
Like we don't get voice memos.
We don't get voice memos at all. No.
It's a whole new experience.
Someone send us voice memos on our Instagram, please.
All right, I want to talk about a little bit about your party. But look, I feel like people are sick of it because I've actually spoke about your party on the last 2 podcasts.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm full plugging it. I'm like the car party because Ramis was there and Moe Duwari was there and we had something to talk about. But with you, I'm going to change it up. Don't worry, I'm not going to say the same thing that I've said in the last 2 podcasts. All right? So when you done that party, right, I noticed you done like a speech. You done like a little speech. And I actually think you're really good at public speaking.
Oh, thanks.
Not trying to like suck up, but it was pretty good. Like, and one of the things you mentioned when you were saying, your speech, you're like, your mum, you mentioned your mum.
Yeah.
And I don't know how much you want to get into that. Maybe it's a bit personal, but you mentioned your mum. You're like, my mum is finally like accepting of
what I do. Yeah.
And like, what did you mean by that? Like, obviously your mum, did she not?
Just like every other like Middle Eastern parents, like when you told your parents you were starting a podcast, what are they going to say? They're going to be like, it's too much of your time. You have work, you have better things to do. Are you going to make money from it? Just kind of like that. Like, it's a different sort of career. Like they like your parents look at you. Like I went to uni for how many years, spent all this money and all this education, all these assignments to do what? Send on stage and talk or like make a video about a cafe. But until you started to monetize it and get money from it, they don't see it. Their mentality is you need to get money for everything you do. You leave school, you get a job and you're going to get paid. You're not like like everything you do, you need to get paid for. But like in this industry, that doesn't happen straight away. You need like credibility.
Yeah, you got to grind first.
You do. Like you need to like build up your social presence and then you start making the money. You know it's going to come in the end. It's like starting a business, like a clothing brand. You're not going to get money at the start. You have to build it up, like do the marketing, get everyone interested. Then you make the money at the end. Like you spend so much money until you make it. So, but they don't have that mentality. They're like, you need to get a job. Like
they're always like,
job.
Get your education, which you've been to uni, right? Like you've done uni. So, and I don't know. So what did you do at uni if you don't?
I mind you asking.
All right, you mind me asking? Okay, fine. We won't get into that. But like, obviously, you went to uni, so
Yeah.
your plans were not, being an influencer or being a stand-up comedian or being a this
like
or
I've
being a
always
that.
dreamt of having like where I am
Oh,
today.
okay,
I've
right.
always wanted to like reach it, and I knew I was. I honestly knew I was gonna make it someday. Like I knew I had
You
it.
just
in
didn't
me.
know how.
I just didn't know how. Like I've tried it on different platforms. I've tried to get where I was today, like so many different ways, and it took so many years. People are like, oh my god, you're so lucky. Like it took 1 year. I was like, no, it did not take 1 year.
They don't see the
I
whole.
have been suffering for like since year maybe 10, doing videos on like Facebook, all of this stuff. Like back in the days of who was like, what's that guy's name? Jackson O'Doherty or
Jackson
Doherty,
O'Doherty.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's big now,
back
man. That
then,
guy's
like,
he's big.
that sort of stuff. Like
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
doing YouTube in school when no one was doing YouTube.
Oh, you're doing YouTube?
Back, ages ago. No, everything.
Far out.
Honey, you think I'm gonna keep that
I
on
wanted to
public?
see
Are you
it.
alright?
I'll find my ways.
I wanted to see it.
I'll send it to you.
Oh, that would be so funny. Veronica B. Year 10 Veronica B.
Like I used to do exactly what I do now, but like
Wait, did you make fun of the area? No.
I did. I
Back
promise
then-
you, I did exactly the
No
same
way.
as what I'm doing now. I haven't changed anything.
Wow.
It just happened to be on a different platform. That's it.
Yeah, but I feel like you were one of those pioneers that sort of like brought the area to like what it is now. Like, as in like you were like that. You know how you do that self-deprecating?
Yes.
But you do like the whole area deprecating. I wanted to as well touch on cancel culture.
Yes.
Because you've been cancelled how many times now? Like what,
Probably
1, 2,
again
3,
now.
4. Well, prepare to be cancelled now. No, we're not going to clickbait the cancellation or anything. Like this isn't. We didn't bring you here to get cancelled.
It's like I was cancelled before I even started the podcast.
Nah,
walking in here, I was cancelled.
Wait, but you actually had I think you had a proper. You had this thing. I remember with this lady, right? That you about masks or something.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Oh yeah.
What was ago there? But yeah, with Melbourne. Yeah, what was ago
Yeah.
there? That was like sort
I
of
went to
semi-cancelled.
I walked into like the shopping centre into Broadmeadows.
Yeah.
For like 3 seconds. I filmed a video for 3 seconds. Didn't wear a mask.
Yeah.
And everyone came at me. Actually, no, not everyone. She like full made a whole video that
I've
was like,
seen that.
you are now like an influencer. Like you know,
Yeah,
you should
yeah,
be
yeah.
setting an example. I was like, do you even know what type of influencer I am? First of all, to
She
be
just
setting
went
an
at
example.
you. She went at you. She's
But
literally
she
like,
handled it well. Like you didn't act like
You
you
did.
were
No,
mad.
you did. And
But you can't. You
Yeah,
can't. Like with
that's
that
it,
sort of
yeah.
stuff, like now you can't. You need to handle it in a certain way because I could go from being cancelled to being like banned.
Yeah, literally.
Like,
Even
she
TikTok
wants to
banned
sue
you.
me.
And you have been banned.
she messaged every person I worked with, and they were messaging me. She's like,
Oh yeah, she did say that. She's
Wow.
like, I'm gonna message every single sponsor.
Oh,
And she-
wow.
did.
Seriously.
Oh my god,
email-
so
I
Bro,
bothered.
that's the shittiest thing to do, honestly. Like
got
going
screenshots
after
from
sponsors.
people.
Like,
And they were like to me, oh, like, do you know this lady? I was like, yeah, she actually messaged you to cancel me.
Oh my god.
And I was like,
We are witnessing it firsthand.
I was seeing that. I'm like, the girl wants to sue me. She was telling me how she's going to sue me, and she sent me a massive paragraph. She's like, if you want to talk on here. And I was like, I don't want to talk.
Are you kidding me?
About
it's literally
anything.
like trying
was-
to take the food out of someone's mouth. Like,
But also,
doing that.
it wasn't only involving me. Like, I think I handled it in a right way, but like was also being like funny about it. Like, I know I was like kind of egging it a little bit, but like I was not rude to her. But I know
No, you weren't.
some
You
of
were
my
very,
followers were
classy.
rude
No,
to
yeah.
her. Like
They were.
That's the thing. Like they were rude to her, and I was like, this reflects on me. Like whatever my followers do reflects on me. And
That's
I
the
think
shit
that's
part,
why
though.
she was acting.
Yeah.
The way she was acting.
Yeah, true. I mean, you. It was kind of like a Karen though. Look, I'm not gonna
But
lie.
she had a decent following, didn't she?
She did, but
Over
the thing
She
is,
had a massive following.
she did,
massive.
but she was a Karen. Like you can't. I feel like all right, what you did was a bit, but it's like everyone makes mistakes. Like who the fuck, who are you? Like
I was literally in the shopping center for 3 minutes.
I don't even know if that's
3
like a
minutes.
mistake.
There
like,
was no one in there.
there's
literally
like some
shopping.
people that just want to literally dig out stuff because they got nothing better to do with their lives.
People just want to cancel people.
That's what I feel like, and that's what I wanted to talk about. I feel like it's ruining social media. Do you agree? Like,
Yes.
of course, there's obviously boundaries within social media, but at the same time, in this day and age, you literally can't say anything, or you can't.
You can't. People are ready to attack you for anything
Yeah,
and everything you do.
yeah.
And especially like us being like normal people. Like I get other people are normal, but like on TikTok, I feel like everyone that's rising right now, we're all like, like we're normal people. We're like
Yeah,
the most
literally, we just
normal.
have conversations and stuff. Like it's
Actually, I feel like that's not the right word. We're not the most normal. We're the most like down to earth that everyone has met. Everyone feels a connection with us.
yeah,
So
literally.
when they're ready to pick us up on anything, like they feel like they're friends with us, which is cool. I love it. But they also think they're entitled to like pick up on anything we do. Like they don't do any mistakes.
100%.
That's
And
because we do it on camera. Like it's a
it does. Does it scare you though? Like I know for a fact that a lot of people recently have been cancelled. Like one of the biggest ones on social media is obviously David Dobrik. And if you've probably seen what's been going on with him, like he's constant. The guy's basically off every social media. He's not posting anything, and it's been it's insane. It's been like a month now, and it's like obviously what he did was wrong, and like the whole situation is pretty fucked up, and you got to feel for the victims, but to the point where it wasn't even him doing the situation; it was him recording it, and guy, it was a long time ago.
The culprit of doing it is literally still posting.
It's still posting. On TikTok. Which is pretty fucked. And so it's like his career's over. Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's over, but I seriously think...
He's still posting on TikTok. Like he does.
No, I'm talking about David Dobrik. I feel like his career is literally on the lines. Like
it is on the line. He has to.
It's so hard to come back.
Yeah, he has to make a comeback. He will. I don't know how it's going to be.
I don't know how though.
All his sponsors pulled out as well. I heard.
Most of his sponsors, pulled out, and like a lot of the YouTube.
Big. That's like.
Yeah, they demonetized him or something as well. So it's like your biggest thing, and that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Like, does that ever scare you? Like getting out of line. Because my mum used to always say... When
cancelled culture like resonates with me.
Yeah, no.
We want to talk to you about it. You're
not
like
you
the most...
specifically. but like, I don't know.
You know
like,
most about it. Yeah. Being cancelled left, front and centre.
Nah, literally.
No, but the perks of being an influencer now.
It is, but like my mum always says like...
perks of being what? What did you call me?
An influencer, stand-up comedian.
Oh, I forgot that too, yes.
Nah, but like my mum is very persistent on like... I don't know about your mum, but my mum as well was very persistent on like having a safe sort of job, something to fall back on, because she always says this, and I even wrote it down. She's like, just as all these people can bring you all this love and bring you up, they can bring you down.
Yeah.
And that's the reality of it. Like just as much as you got all this clout, people can just turn around one day and say, nah, she said this once, that's it. We're canceling her. It has
happened. I mean, I've been cancelled a few times. Like at one stage, I was completely banned from TikTok, like completely banned.
Yeah.
And that's when I realized I was like, oh my God, like I relied on this too much. So I had to build up my following and like my social presence on Instagram and like other ways. Like I've got, I think, like 4 different ways that if one was to go down, I can rely. Yeah. Okay. It's too, like I always tell people, I'm like, if you only have one, what is
that's treading lightly. Like one as in one pathway?
One pathway, there you go.
Yeah.
If you have one pathway, you're doing it wrong. Even if you're succeeding in that one pathway, you're doing it wrong. You 100%. Have to have a backup. Like you don't know what's going to happen. Like that moment when I was cancelled for like a week. And I was in Melbourne. I was actually in Melbourne. And I was like, oh my God, this is my peak of, I'm overseas. You're
overseas, brother. You're living the dream.
Yeah, and I was cancelled. I couldn't even post anything.
Oh my God.
People are like, oh, like, can you come in here? And I'm like, sure, just letting you know, like, I'm not sure when I can post it. I don't know when I'm coming back.
Yeah. And the fact that you were banned was like so like a lot of people as well, like Anna Paul, for example. Look, I know she's a bit, she's another influencer, maybe there's a bit of, but like Anna Paul is one of them that her TikTok account actually just got deleted. And I don't know what the story was behind that, but doesn't that ever scare you? Like,
it does. I always wonder, I'm like, if it got deleted, like
you lose all that content, all those followers,
1,000 back. I don't even know.
That would be like so shit. But the thing is, she made another account and she's already at like what, 500k or something. Like
no, she's got like 500k on Instagram.
Yeah, so it's like she's got that backup. But same with you. So you're saying now that you have 4 sort of avenues, pathways, whatever you like to call them, that you have, which is good.
Like if one fails, like you've got a backup, which you need it anyway. Like
100%. But you don't have a backup for something that's outside of
your control.
No, like outside of social media. Like what I'm trying to say is this literally...
I do have a job beside TikTok and...
But because of COVID, obviously...
Yeah. No, I do have... I don't want to like speak about it on here, but like I do have a job that like I do get like... I guess a source of income from that if this was to fail.
Which you're not working in at the moment, right? So you're doing full time. So you're still working in your...
So my full time job is content creation.
Oh,
and
okay,
like what people know I do is
So you're not an accountant.
Most definitely not.
You're not an accountant.
No, I'm a lawyer on the weekend.
Oh, you're a lawyer. Oh my God.
we fight with George on the weekends. We go to court case.
We go to Nobu after our cooking.
Brother, I broke the law.
But yeah. What were you saying? Oh my God, this always happens, man. This always happens. You gotta be like the moderator. You gotta let us know. You gotta let us know what we're talking about.
Something about law.
No, we're talking about your main job. So you have.
Oh yeah. So my main job is content creation, but what people see is I do content creation on TikTok and on Instagram. But like I do content creation elsewhere, like beside that. Like it's not just on those socials. Because if you don't, I guess like one day, the day I got banned from TikTok. And like, I think that's when I started to pick up the Instagram. I was like, okay, I need to make income from here. But what happens if I don't?
I saw you done a giveaway or something. I saw your
giveaway. I think my whole page is giveaways. Like
Yeah,
David Dobrik from Wish over here.
She's the Dave Dobrik from the area.
I'm gonna give away a Toyota, not a Tesla, a Toyota.
A Toyota, yeah, Toyota.
Hilux.
A Corolla.
You're gonna have a ride in my Mazda.
We're gonna have a Mazda. That's it. No, but like, yeah. So you have obviously those backups, and you do have. You're still working in your job.
Yeah.
It's but that's good how it relates to your like.
It's good because I didn't. It's like our job, not our job. I wouldn't say it's a job because like we like doing what we do. I mean, no, you can like your job. Yes, my job.
Yeah.
You have to be depressed to be having a job.
No. You gotta like your job.
It doesn't feel like a job though, does it?
No. I think when you're doing what you love, it obviously doesn't feel like a job. And for you, I think
that's a good thing.
I think that's why my mum is telling me to get a job because look, this is fun. So she's like, you're not having a job.
She has to be a nurse. She has to be a teacher.
I'm like booking like my Melbourne trip, like whatever. For tomorrow, I'm going Melbourne tomorrow.
She's going Melbourne tomorrow. It doesn't have
a hotel.
A hotel.
Oh my god,
guys! It is 9 p.m. right now. We're doing this podcast. She's going to Melbourne tomorrow in the morning, mind you, in the morning. First thing in the morning,
but
and she hasn't booked accommodation.
Like, be spontaneous.
Which is
like,
how you done your stand-up.
In a hostel.
Your whole stand-up career.
Or a hotel.
But our parents book like.
Well, like our parents book 4 months in advance.
My mum
and they
is
pack
like,
everything.
The Melbourne Cup is happening. Book now. I'm like, I didn't even have my Melbourne accommodation for tomorrow.
And they panic. They panic as well.
They panic a lot. I panic though. I'm a bit the opposite of you. Like, we're similar in certain things, but I feel like I'll be the opposite with that. I'm like, I'll get too scared to do what you do. Like, I'll be like, shit, what if I can't find the accommodation? Like, I stress too much. I'm like,
it's a bit risky. It's fun to be risky.
Yeah,
like, I'm
risk it to get the biscuit.
What biscuit? At this rate, I might not even get a bed.
No, but just to like sort of
divert back into
a bit of a diversion, you know. A little birdie told me that you've done a bit of acting. All right, so who are you speaking to? A little birdie, all right.
Who's this little birdie?
A little birdie. I've got my resources. I got my resources. But yeah, you've done a few commercials actually.
Yeah, you think that's acting? That's not acting.
It is. You know what's funny though? The cereal one. Was it like cereal? What was it? It was like cereal or something.
Yeah, Kellogg's.
Kellogg's.
Yeah.
And I saw it and I was like,
I had to audition for that.
No way.
Yeah, I auditioned.
That's what I'm saying. So it is acting. Wow. It is acting.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you could say so.
Yeah.
It's not like I don't want to be an actress or something. But
no, but it's like it's part of like one of the things that you've done. So
yeah. I've been doing this for years.
Really?
Yeah, people think it's from TikTok. Wow. They're like, oh my God, ever since you did TikTok, like now you do like acting. Like, who do you think you are?
I'm not going to lie.
You don't know anything about my life.
You did look pretty young. I'm not going to lie. Like you,
it was like last year. It was 2 years ago.
Really?
2 years ago, yeah.
Yeah, it was 2 years ago. So it's like, wait. No, I thought you were like really, because no. Wait, okay. What am I saying? I thought you were really young. I don't know. You looked really young in the video. Maybe it's the way, I don't know, you were standing. I don't know.
Maybe it was my angle.
Maybe it was the angle.
You got the right angles.
But
I do a lot of commercials actually.
Yeah, it's funny because like I saw the commercial and it was like just showing different scenes of different people.
Yeah.
And you had a scene with like 2 other girls and it was so funny because you were the one that spoke. I saw it like Veronica. It's like Veronica, you know, typical Veronica.
Like of people like at the gym and stuff, they come up to me, they're like, they wouldn't even know who I am. Not from TikTok, nothing.
No
nothing.
way.
They're like, I recognize your voice from somewhere. They're like, are you on an ad? I'm like, who?
Oh my God.
Someone's voice from an ad.
Where was this ad, by the way?
Hell?
Was it on actual like?
It was on Channel 7, I think, or
Wow.
Channel 9, I can't remember. And it was all over YouTube as well.
That's crazy.
And it was.
Do you actually eat the cereal that you promoted?
Yeah,
Or too much calories?
No, but you remember
for the promotion.
For the promotion, but too much calories, you know. Like,
no, but you remember commercials. Like some commercials, if they're good,
some of them that stand out, like I don't know. Yeah, but that'll be a pretty standout commercial. Like I never saw it because I never watched like.
Channel 9, I think.
If you watch TV, you would have definitely seen it because it was on so much. It was like on after all the reality TV shows.
Oh wow, yeah, no, I didn't watch TV, so I was like, I saw it. I just because you know what, I googled your name. Have you ever googled your name?
Of course I have.
Yeah. Well, there you go. I've googled your name and it came up with like acting career and this and that and. I don't know. Did you act in a movie as well?
Acting career. No, I've done a lot of.
You've done a movie, right?
Stuff, but I do like a lot of like background stuff, like not really.
So are you the person that's like talking in the background, like?
Yeah, like the ones miming.
Wow.
Yeah, that's me. I love to see the behind the scenes. Like I thrive and like I froth over seeing stuff being made. Yeah. Like if I was just to sit here when this podcast is made, I find it so entertaining. Like I love it.
Yeah. No, it's good. Like it's good to see like the whole production and what.
Yeah.
Like do you like our production?
Until you have to sit there and repeat everything 15 times, 15,000 times.
Oh yeah.
It's just a part of my character. Wait, but you do play characters actually. She has this your Layla. No, not Layla.
It's actually Selma.
Salma, sorry.
Salma and
Why
Charbel.
am I thinking Layla? Because I got
Salma
my
and
character's
Charbel.
Layla. So you got Salma and Charbel, and you got this like whole season going on, and I'm like, that's pretty funny.
I
You
like that filter, bro. It's so like...
that filter was
God,
like
that's such
made
a-
area.
I'm so scared, but because I use it the filter so much to play Selma that every time I turn it off, I'm like, I actually like those cheekbones and those lips.
Really?
Oh.
Lip fillers?
Yeah, my family.
Oh, we're not about to get cancelled, but like, yeah, lip
That's
fillers.
like every auntie like in the area just has those.
Oh
like,
man, yeah, the lip fillers are a thing.
You know what? I want to see who you get married to. I would love to see who you get
Why?
married to.
Why?
No, I'm gonna.
Why? Who are you picturing?
I'm gonna download this clip, and in a few years' time,
Just
when you get
play it
married,
at
I'm
his-
gonna see if she has lip fillers.
She won't. I'm telling you, she won't. Have
She
lip
will.
fillers.
She will.
She won't
will,
have
I
lip
reckon
fillers.
She will have
No,
lip fillers.
because you know what? There's a lot of girls, right? There's a lot of girls in the area that have the lip fillers, but
Yeah.
there's some that don't. There is natural girls out there, and I'm telling you, they're just hard to find.
all the
all right?
natural girls,
They're-
please hit
they're
'em up.
gems. They're gems. Not that I'm saying the girls with lip fillers aren't
not
gems.
gems?
No, don't cancel me,
Well,
all right?
thank God I'm not the only one who
It's your
cancels
thing.
culture.
It's your thing, all right?
Welcome to the club.
No, I'm not. No, but look, literally, do what you want with your body. Do what you want, like, with your makeup, whatever. But, like,
Why is he turning this to like?
no, because I don't want to get cancelled, all right?
Bro, relax.
Yeah.
There's like 1,000 people watching this.
I
They're
just
gonna,
feel like
That's a lot
natural
of
is the
people.
best way to go.
yeah, it's
You
this-
can't go wrong.
Can you please next?
All right,
you're
fine,
going
fine.
down a
Lad,
track that
Lad
you don't want to
Bible.
go into.
Let's talk about Lad Bible. All right.
Oh
yeah.
my God, let's talk about Lad
Let's
Bible.
talk about Lad Bible, all right? Because I saw your Donut King and I'm like, what the like?
Bro,
yeah.
it came up on
Veronica-
like.
It,
I was like,
it
So
comes
that's
up on your
Veronica.
your like ads, like
yeah.
Sorry, you can't get rid of me. I'm everywhere.
like you're on the FYP and then
Yeah.
when you're on the ads as well.
People are like, I blocked her. Why is she still on my
No,
feed?
it's the worst thing for the
Like-
haters because like
It's like-
stand-up comedy. Oh no, ads.
She's
Oh,
there,
Oh
yeah.
no, shit! Stand up. Oh, Daily Mail. No,
No, please.
no. But yeah, let's talk about Lad Bible. What,
Yeah.
what happened there? Like it was like a proper
Yeah.
Donut King like coffee.
So I auditioned to get this as well. It's
Hmm.
got nothing to do with TikTok. Like a lot of people think it's from like TikTok. I got stuff. It's not.
How does this audition how does this audition take place? Do you like go to like Job Seek and just see like auditions?
No,
Like-
no. So like I'm with acting agencies or like
Oh, right,
I like
okay.
find it on like acting sites.
Yeah.
Because like I'm interested in it.
Oh wow,
Now everyone's gonna go because everyone wants to be an actress.
guys, you hear what she said?
They're
Go to
gonna
the
message me and
agencies.
be like, "V, what acting site were you talking about? Find it yourself." That's what I did.
There's so many aspiring actors in the area.
yeah.
I got a message once. They were like, "Can you teach me how to be funny? Like I want to do stuff
Yeah.
like you." And I'm like, "Teach you how to what?" Like
How can you
You
teach
can't
someone,
teach someone to be
how to
funny.
be funny? It's
actually, the
you either have
TikTok
it or you
comedy
don't.
workshop that I did was how to be funny, and I'm like,
Oh really?
"What do you
No.
mean?" They're like,
What?
"Did you prepare?" I'm like, "I don't know. How do I prepare?
How?
to
I don't
be
know.
Funny? I don't.
You're
say
just
jokes.
funny or you're not funny. I think that's
It's
all.
yeah. It's just a personality.
I actually
That's how
saw
it
that
is.
workshop, but I never watched it obviously because I couldn't. But
Yeah,
I
what do
saw
you mean
like
you saw it?
no, I saw like videos of it. Like maybe
Oh,
it was on
yeah,
someone's
yeah.
vlog or something. But I saw videos of it. I'm like, oh, a comedy workshop. I'm like, how the hell would that go? Like,
How did-
what happened there? Like, were you just like?
It's
telling-
either you're funny or you're not funny. Like I'm not saying
Is that
I'm
what you
funny.
told them? You're just like, if you're funny, you're funny. If you're not,
But
you're
you
not.
can't
No, I
practice
agree,
to
I
be
agree. You
funny.
can't,
Like
that's
what do you
true,
mean?
that's
You're
true.
practicing a personality trait.
I agree. I think so.
But
too.
there's different types of humor as well. Like, there's people that have
No,
the
it's
humor.
either you're funny or you're not funny. There's no different types of humor.
I feel like there's people that. Yeah, no, but I feel like there's people that you
No,
would
but
say
with
are not
TikTok,
funny.
I
that
get
are
what you
funny.
mean. There's like cheap humor on TikTok. There's
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Like depends. What humor are you into? Like, do you like
I am probably into the same that you're into.
like the whole satire sort of like?
Or like I'm into. How do you even describe what type of humor you're into? It's
You
like
gotta
a
like
vibe. It's
pinpoint
like
it. Like, is there a specific like?
it's like watching Superwog and stuff.
Yeah, like that.
Like
I
our
like
sort
that
of
humor as well.
content is what I find funny. When I
Yeah.
say our sort of content, I just mean like the type of people we follow.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm
yeah, yeah.
assuming we'd follow similar people.
I think we do.
Like
I think we do.
those type of skits, like are what I.
I
enjoy.
actually find them pretty funny, but I feel like there's a lot of people that are doing it. But the thing is, you gotta just like find new ways of like self-deprecating the area. Like, for example, there's a lot of people that say, "Oh, you know, let's go get a bag," and it's like, all right, that's funny the first 3,000 times.
But now it's done. so
But now
many
it's
times,
done.
yeah.
It's like, what's the next thing? Like,
It's
all
so
right,
hard 'cause
you got
it's
like
getting
iJuice, you got
saturated.
Meritons, you got this, you got that, you got so
there's
much.
a lot
like,
of people doing it. As
you
well
got
on
AMGs,
TikTok
you got
now.
like so much
Yeah.
things, and there's a lot of people that are doing the same sort of content. It's like, where do you sort of like go with that?
It's so like okay, you talk about this content. Okay, I feel like obviously a lot of people we all talk about the same content because we're all the same type of stereotypes because we're all
the
in
same
this
sort of- yeah.
community.
Yeah.
But like yes, we've overdone it. So every time I'm like, I know Meriton like gets views, but how many times can you talk about
That's
Meriton?
true.
Like, bro,
Yeah.
I'm over it. I don't even want to stay at Meriton.
Yeah, I
anymore.
know.
I'm over it.
You've Have you ever been to them? Oh, okay, maybe
No,
that's...
never.
Oh my
You've
God.
never? You've never?
Never.
Me too.
Yes.
I can put my hand up and say I've never been to Americans, although it's in every single video that I make.
I was looking for my hand up and say
Never
I've
been to Americans. Never.
been.
All right,
Wait,
I haven't been to iJuice.
Are we all lying or
Are we just saying that because our
are we
parents
saying it for like the video?
All right,
or
wait, are we still rolling? How was Americans?
do you,
Oh,
do you
shit,
crop,
no.
do you crop this?
No, we'll crop this part. So
Alright.
have you been to Americans, yeah?
Never.
Shit,
Oh,
she didn't
man,
fall
we
for the
need the
trap.
clickbait.
She didn't fall for the
We
trap.
need the clickbait, everyone.
She didn't fall for the trap. That was gonna be the first clip, you know, like I've been to Americans and I'm like, that's it. Veronica was at Americans.
Bro, people think I'm like some sort of typical girl because I don't know what I don't know
No,
how
because
I
you
portray
do the
myself.
stereotype, so it's like, why wouldn't you think?
No,
you're that
people
type of
think
girl?
people that just watch the TikTok, they think that's how you actually act. Like for example, in your skits,
Oh yeah, I get a lot of hate. I'm like, why are you wearing that purse? I'm like, bro, I never wear that bum bag out.
And that Gucci
Wallah, I
hat,
never
that
wear
fake
it.
Gucci
That
hat.
fake Gucci hat. People are like, your Gucci hat's fake. Obviously, it's fake. It's part of the humor.
she got it from like some.
I got it from Turkey. I got it from Turkey. Wallah.
Yeah.
Oh, so he knew he was gonna make videos like this since
No.
Turkey.
He knew it.
I bought it as a laugh, and then it turned
Did you
out
have
to be
to
the best.
bargain it down?
Oh yeah, I think I bought it for like $5 or something.
Wow.
Yeah, it was cheap.
Yeah.
I was in Malaysia and like we went to the markets and we had to bargain everything down, right?
Oh, Malaysia, yeah, the
Kuala Lumpur,
Chinatown.
KL.
No,
I can't remember what it was called, but yeah, it's the
yeah,
big
it's
one.
like the markets.
Yeah,
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 the
yeah.
markets.
I know which
That's
one.
mad.
And I was getting like harassed in there, like being a girl, like they think, and like, you know, obviously not from there, like you've got so much money. I'm like, please leave me
How
alone.
much is this Burberry wallet?
And like, yeah, how much is that? Oh my God, $10. No, it's so expensive. 7, please. I'm walking around. I was like, I don't want to talk to anyone because everyone you look, even if you make eye contact, they like come up to you and like
Yeah,
harass you.
they like.
So I was like, all right, I'm going to speak Arabic everywhere I go. I don't even know how to speak Arabic properly. I was just speaking whatever came out of my mouth. And at one stage, I started speaking Arabic to this person, like trying to tell him like I don't like understand what you're
Can
saying.
you speak Arabic right now?
Definitely not.
Yeah, Arabic.
La, no, thank you.
Oh, we got a little bit there. We got a little
My
bit.
eyes though.
Veronica B talks Arabic. That's the.
I was like, you know, like speaking Arabic. Sorry, I can't come. Like I don't even know what I was saying.
Yeah.
And then he responded to me in Arabic, and I was like,
The Malaysian guy.
yeah. I was like, where do I go from here? I'm like, I don't know.
He got you there.
I'm like,
That's
yeah.
it. He got you.
Now I'm stuck. Now we
do you
understand
do?
the same language. I'm like, now I have to bargain for things that I don't want to bargain for.
Now you know what's funny when I went there? It's like I don't know how to bargain. Like when I'm in front of someone, I just buy it. I don't have
Yeah.
that.
I'm like
So
that
like
as well.
the guy will be like 40 ringgits. I'll be like, yeah, perfect, yeah, easy, cheap. Now my mum will come out of nowhere. She's like, what do you mean 20 ringgits? And then
What do you mean?
she'll
20
bargain
ringgits?
for me.
5 ringgits.
I
Yeah.
don't know how to bargain at all. I just
too.
rip numbers
Me
out of
too.
my like whatever they say. No,
don't
it's
know.
not good.
I
Lower.
Yeah, it's
Lower.
it's
It's
so
always,
hard.
and I asked my mum, and she's always like, no, you could have got it cheaper. And it's like,
Like I'll get it for $2. I got a G-Shock. You know a G-Shock. I forgot, man. I
Your
watch.
remix.
bro, you're the host. What's going on?
No, I got to watch a G-Shock watch, and
Yeah.
it was like gold and black, and I was like, I think I brought it down from literally, was it $100 to like $5.
Wow.
You can bring them down so much there. You just got to
Yeah.
keep trying, and what you do, the best technique is just walk off. When you start walking off, they're like, come back.
You,
Come
you
back.
walk off like so slowly,
Yeah.
dramatically.
You got to be slow, bud.
No, I don't want it. I don't want it anymore. You're too
No.
expensive. I'm gonna go.
I'll go to
here.
that shop.
Bro, if you do that in a shop here, they'll just be like, yeah.
Yeah, fuck off. See ya.
If like mom tries to bargain, I'm like, no, yeah, don't, please.
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah,
please,
no,
I beg
no,
you, please.
It's so embarrassing here as well. It's like you're in the area and you're like trying to bargain.
Some mums will bargain like Woolies or something.
Yeah.
Like,
And
Like,
then they'll be
how?
like, aren't you from TikTok? I'm like, stop bargaining right now. Stop
oh, no.
Veronica B's mum bargaining.
bargaining in the area.
Another Daily Mail. No, but yeah, Daily Mail's another one, man. Like Daily Mail, I feel like you had a full proper
Like article about
yeah,
myself.
I read it. I was like, what the? I was like, Veronica, moving up in the world.
Are we
I was
sure?
like, where's
Daily Mail moving
TMZ?
up.
Are they like the TMZ of like Sydney, or what's the go with Daily Mail? They're
Like the TMZ of Western Sydney.
They're like the
Yeah,
TMZ
they
of Western
literally
Sydney.
are,
Yeah, yeah. Because you always made fun of it in your videos
Yeah.
before. And what's funny is you actually ended up in Daily Mail. You used to
Yeah.
always be like,
Finally,
oh my God, are
after,
you
like,
Daily
7
Mail?
years.
7 years later, you're
Finally
like
got my one
front
article,
page.
and if you read all the comments, it's all hate.
No, but it's weirdos. It's like, what's the hate from? It's like
But
a
all
certain-
publicity is good publicity, even if
That's,
it's like
well,
hate.
not really. I mean, to an extent.
No.
Unless you're cancelled. That's
Yeah,
like
if you're
to an
not
extent.
getting hate, you're not doing.
100%.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you're
agree.
doing something wrong then if you're not getting hate. I feel like hate is like what fuels you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, give me hate. It's like, that's it.
I use it as the background. I don't know if you see my website.
Yeah, I saw that on
Yeah,
your
that
your
was-
clout
You know what?
chaser.
They are lucky that I did not put their usernames in it.
You should
Oh
have.
my God.
That
No,
would
no,
have been
I'm a
ultimate.
nice person. I was like,
Wait,
look,
you
maybe
didn't
something's
do-
going on in their life. I I took out the username. I left a little bit of the DP so people know that I didn't wrote this hate about myself.
Oh yeah, true.
You know,
Clickbait.
you gotta get a bit of credibility.
Credibility. But yeah, your merch,
Credibility.
Clout
Yeah.
Chaser. I mean,
Lol.
we never mentioned the sign, but guys, free clout.
Free clout. I come with clout. Use me, please.
Guys, no, but your actual merch is called Clout Chaser. Was that?
Yeah.
I thought that was a laugh, but you
I feel
actually
like it was. It was a laugh. But
it was a laugh.
It did,
You done it at like what 50K? Wasn't
It was a laugh that made me cry. Creating the website was actually very hard.
Really? It
was very
You
hard
created
laugh.
the website yourself.
Yeah, I watched the
Well,
whole.
could have
of
asked
YouTube.
Moses.
Oh well,
Mr.
now I
Software
will.
here.
No, but you can use like e-commerce things like
Like templates and
Shopify
that.
and
I
stuff like that.
told you when I tell you I researched the whole of YouTube. I spent 1 week day
Oh
and
my
night.
God.
Well, you have to because like you're going
Just
into
looking
it
for
I
fresh.
was gonna faint. Like it came to the day of the launch and I was like crying, not because like I'm so happy, like all this hard work. I'm like, bro, I am like reading codes. I was like, what am I decoding? I'm like,
What
is
is
this
this?
even worth it? I'm
my
like, I
God.
just want to sell a jumper.
I can relate.
Yeah, but
I
this
don't
guy-
like coding at all. I can't do
But
computers.
it's like when you tell me, "Oh, let's make merch." It's like, what do I know about designing? What do I know
Me
about
too.
all
I'm
that?
the same. I don't
I
know.
learned
shit.
how to
nothing.
like talk to suppliers and all of
Yeah.
this stuff, like printing.
It
I
looked
learned-
pretty good quality though. I'm
No,
not gonna lie.
It is really good quality.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
I'm not even just saying that. It
No,
actually is.
Plugging
really
her
good
merch, guys. Plugging her merch. Go buy her
There
merch.
are a few people in the community that you don't even know that use the same quality. So if you're trying to come at me, I know exactly that you like my quality because you like the
Yeah,
other
yeah,
people
yeah.
that wear the same thing.
But you,
Guys,
you
buy her
got
merch.
You got a little. A bit of
Go
people
buy my
saying-
merch, which is not restocked.
Oh wait. Oh yeah, you did sell
Oh,
out
it's not
actually.
really-
I'm coming out with actually new, really cool
Are
things.
you?
Yeah.
All
I
right.
wanna
You
talk
heard it
about
here first. You heard it here first.
Some really cool things when I decide to actually get started.
Nice.
But it's
Is it going to
it's in
be
the
like
making.
the same sort of?
Don't ask me too many questions.
All right. Fine.
Don't
Fine.
get into too much.
I'm trying to
detail.
like squeeze a little out so
No,
we can
listen.
get the clickbait. You know.
You have enough clickbait.
All right. When I first saw you, and I
Yes.
think I've told you this about 100
I
times.
feel like you're gonna like you're saying like a wedding speech.
No. No.
When I first saw
When I
you,
first saw you, no. When I first saw you, I actually thought you were from Melbourne. I don't know why I get
So
that
many
Melbourne
people
vibe.
think
I
I'm
get
from
that Melbourne
Melbourne.
vibe.
I don't know
What
why.
is it
Yeah, I
though?
kind of
It's
get
just
it.
like you have
Yeah.
that sort of that personality that's like very Melbourne-ish.
What do you mean?
Can you have a Melbourne personality?
I was in Bankstown Centro and someone's like, oh, I keep spitting everywhere. Sorry.
You're right. That's DNA for me. Well, for the eBay, but like,
Someone came up to me. They're like, oh my God, it's so nice to meet you. Like, can I take a photo? Like, I want to send it to my wife. I was like, yeah, sure. And then he's like, how are you liking Sydney? I was like, what do you mean?
how are you liking
And
Sydney?
he's like, aren't you from Melbourne? I was like, no.
No,
Why
brother,
do I
I'm from
think
here.
I'm from Melbourne. I
feel like
not
it's-
talk about Bayrun enough for people to
Yeah,
know
I
that
know.
I'm from here.
Literally. No, but
Yeah.
like, I feel like there's a thing where people from Sydney want to be from Melbourne, and then people from Melbourne want to be from Sydney. What does
No,
the
it's
go
like
with that?
It's like an influencer thing as well.
No,
Like,
but
people
what is the
think
go with that? Why do we?
If you're an influencer,
I feel
you
like
have to be-
Melbourne. I've been there once, right, or
Yeah.
twice. I think I've been there once or twice, and I feel like I really enjoyed it, and I like.
Melbourne's fun.
Yeah,
is.
It's fun.
Even the people there are good.
Yeah.
Like,
It's,
not gonna
it's
lie.
just different. It's different. Like, I don't... like.
is
going to
that why
Melbourne
we
is
sort
so-
of want to be? Like,
I don't want to be like Melbourne people. Like, I get...
I feel like you do.
No.
No, you.
As she's going Melbourne tomorrow.
And she's going Melbourne tomorrow, and the week after that, and the week after that.
It's not that. It's just so different. Like, Sydney's so full on. Bro, Melbourne is so slow. Everything
it?
happening in Melbourne is so slow. Like,
Is
I'm
that a good
there,
thing?
And I'm like, hurry up.
Oh, well,
Like,
that's a bad
why-
thing then.
I'm not
Wow.
saying like service is slow, but everyone is just, they just drag it. Like,
It's like opposite to Sydney.
Melbourne, Sydney is
Complete
very like
opposite.
quick. Melbourne is like, everyone's like, Melbourne
Everyone takes their time.
is a big new town. That's what it is.
Is it?
Melbourne
Oh,
is
really?
just a massive new town.
I don't really go
I
to
never
Newtown.
thought of it like that. Yeah, that's.
I don't really
a
go
good
to
point.
Newtown though, but like,
Oh, you know how Newtown
sort of
people
get
are?
that.
Newtown people.
no, but I thought. Wait, are you talking about the people or the actual
Not
Newtown?
the people, like, okay, into
Oh, the
everyone
vibe
there is
you mean, the
fashionable,
Newtown
but
vibe.
the vibe there is just very new town. Like, it's just very.
Oh right, okay.
Everyone's Sydney people were all like sheep. We all follow each other. We
We're
jump
just-
on trends.
yeah,
In Melbourne,
that's true.
people do things because they actually want to do things, and I'm like, you
You're
know, what?
right.
You don't want to buy this because someone else has it.
They enjoy life.
They enjoy life,
All of they do.
and over here we
like
enjoy other
Sydney.
people's life, and we want to be like other people.
Here we're just so caught up in our own. Like everyone's just. Like you go to the city, right, and everyone's
Yeah.
just like, no one wants to talk to you. No one wants to
Yeah.
talk to you. No one wants to say hi. No one
Do you
wants
know
to
it's
smile
raining,
at you.
It's raining Ben from Melbourne. Yeah. So he was saying that. He made a video about it. He's like, everyone in Sydney, like, no one smiles at each other. No one looks at
We're
each other.
kind of snobby. I'm not going to lie. We are snobby.
Listen, talk about yourself. I'm not snobby. I'm
No, you're not snobby. You're like snobby.
I will smile
I am
at
snobby.
you if you smile at me.
Yeah, that's true.
You got to smile first, but
No, literally. But like, no, but there's people in Sydney, like you go to the city and stuff, and everyone's just like, no one, like even just saying hi to someone, they look at you like, what?
You're
you know,
weird.
Get away from me. You're
Yeah.
weird.
Like Melbourne people,
weird.
everyone smiles at each other. Like I don't know why that is like that.
I don't know. I think it's just
Like
like,
if you just say hi to someone in Sydney, it's like
Yes, do
some
I know
random
you?
like, what the
person.
hell? I like the weather in Melbourne. I don't know. I like the whole London sort of weather.
What do you mean you like the weather in Melbourne? You get like 5 weathers in one day.
I
Sorry,
thought it's like cold in
excuse
Melbourne.
me, everyone made fun of me last time. You don't get 5 weathers in one day. You get 5 seasons in one day.
5 seasons.
It's not
What do you mean
weathers.
weathers? 5 weathers in one day.
something I'd say.
Well,
without
no,
it.
Must be a Sydney thing. Must
Yeah,
be
it must be a
Western
Sydney
Sydney
thing. No, but literally, like the weather there, I thought it was
Yeah.
just cold all the time, isn't it?
No, it's like cold and then it's raining and then it's like sunny and then
Right,
like, you know,
okay.
So I was originally yesterday. I'm only going for like 4 days. I'm like, okay, 7
That's
kilos
still a long time.
should be good enough.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, bro, Melbourne, you need like I need like a
You need a
fluffy
jacket,
jacket.
yeah.
I need like shorts, a dress, long
Oh
pants.
my God.
Like trackies and
The
then
whole-
like, you need the
Just get the whole
wardrobe.
wardrobe.
And then I
That's
need like
another
what
thing.
ifs.
Yeah, you've got your Sydney crew, and you've also got your Melbourne crew, and you've got your Adelaide crew, and you've got your Heather crew.
Sorry, what are you talking about?
No, like
I haven't been to Adelaide.
like I feel like you've connected with like.
Oh, he's talking
people
about people. I'm still talking about
people.
outfits.
No, I'm talking about
I was like,
people.
why is he talking?
Sorry, I'm very like
Drifting off again.
you know, like. But yeah, like you've got people from Melbourne, which is good though. Like it's
Yeah.
good to like when you go there, you like you know who to hang out with, you know where to go, you know
Yeah.
who's gonna take you to other places.
I've
and then when
got
they
I've got
come,
my 4 days sorted out from breakfast to clubbing.
that is I can't do that. That is
From
so
9
good.
a.m. till 2 a.m.
Till 2
I'm
a.m.
sorted.
Far out.
I would just like to say, if anyone is still watching, thank you so much because I have no idea what's going on.
Well, guys, we have got to the segment. Okay, this is a very important part. I like the segments. I feel like the segments are like one of my favorite parts. I don't know why I leave them till the end.
The last 1 hour has been very irrelevant.
She didn't even realize we were 1 hour. I'm just like, wow, it's
Maybe
already
you
been
think
an
it's
hour.
going to be like a 15-minute podcast.
Yeah, she's like, oh, I need to be at this
I'm like-
place in like half
He's
an
like,
hour.
He's like, have you seen our podcast? I was like, yeah, I've seen him on TikTok, like the 1
She's
minute
seen the
version.
clips.
The clips are like 30 seconds, like 1 minute.
Did you think it was going to be a clip, like a 30-second clip?
I thought it was gonna be like maybe like a 15-minute thing max,
Yeah.
and then he's like, yeah, like you know,
Yeah.
it roughly
I mean,
ranges from
maybe like 3 times
45
that.
minutes to an hour.
Guys, look, we just want to keep them entertained, and I feel like maybe an hour is like the perfect time. But if you're still watching anyway, what do we say? Veronica owes them.
No.
Oh,
no.
yeah.
If you're still watching, what can they put in the comments so we know that
Yeah,
people are
that's
getting
right.
this
That's
far?
what I
Yeah.
do. That's my thing. Like we tell them to
It's
like.
good to know. I love that.
Yeah, like
I love that.
what does Veronica owe you? Like what?
No, what do you owe them? Don't get me
No, well,
involved.
Veronica. It's always a guest. It's always a guest.
What do I owe you?
Veronica.
Clout. Clout.
Veronica owes you clout.
Free clout.
Veronica owes you a shout out. Comment. Veronica owes you a shout out. All right.
I'm not doing this.
She owes you a shout out. All right. And she has to do it.
I did not
It's only
sign
going
a
to be like
contract.
one person. We got like 2,000 subscribers. But yeah, I wanted to get to like a
Guys,
segment.
if you got this far, can you go onto my TikTok video? No, I'm
Oh
joking.
my God, here's the plugs. No, don't
Follow
worry.
her
We're gonna plug
TikTok.
everything. We're gonna plug everything. But yeah, I thought of this segment, and I'm like, every time a guest comes on, we do
Yeah.
a segment related to the guest.
All right.
And
sweet.
obviously, what would the segment be about this time?
Oh, Clout, that's so nice.
Clout. Wow, what a surprise.
It's not
surprising.
like getting cancelled.
So I'm gonna give you 2 celebrities, and you have to guess who has more followers on Instagram.
Okay.
You have to like this is called who has more clout.
Oh my
That's
God,
the game.
this is trivia.
All right, so we'll start off.
All right, let's
Be
begin.
easy. So we got 2 famous singers. We got Miley Cyrus
Yeah.
or Ariana Grande. Who has more
Ariana.
followers? Wow. Do you know how many?
No, maybe like I don't know,
Okay.
like 53 million.
No, you're way off. You're
Oh,
way
really?
off.
I think
Yeah.
that's exactly
That's,
what I guessed.
that's what he guessed as well.
No
I
way.
played the game
That's
with him
exactly
yesterday.
what I
Is that
guessed.
was I too high?
You were too low. She actually
I was
has
too low?
232
Crazy.
million.
Yalahui?
Bro,
my
I
God.
think she's one of the most followed people on Instagram.
And
No
I
joke.
dropped
We
merch
thought we
at
had clout.
50,000.
You got merch at 50. What does Ariana Grande got to
Bro,
do?
this guy wants to drop merch.
I want to drop merch now. I'm like, oh my God. No, but like, yeah, Ariana Grande. But like Miley Cyrus has a lot as well. She's got
Yeah.
like 129 million.
Is that all?
Is that all? Brother, what do you mean? Is that all? Give me
Brother,
1%
pull
of
up.
that.
Brother, get more.
Give me 1% of that. Sure, 100. Like, how do you have that many followers? Like, how did that many people?
I wonder how they feel with that many followers.
I don't know. Like,
How do
do
you
they put a story?
how do you comprehend 100
do they
million
look at the
people?
viewers? It's like 200
when I
million.
got the first 1,000 and I could go on live on TikTok. I
Oh,
was
that was
yeah,
crazy.
it's always
like,
that was a
bro,
good
I've
feeling.
locked a new level.
That's it. You're going in.
I started thinking about merch at 1,000.
You're like, that's it.
Bro,
I'm
you
set
should
up.
see when we hit 1,000 on YouTube.
Oh.
You hit 1,000?
We're on 2.8k. That was like,
Congrats. Oh my
Yeah, we're
God.
2.8K.
I
that's
don't watch YouTube anymore.
Sorry,
nah,
but like,
thanks.
you
It's
know,
been a ride.
That's my excuse for not knowing.
I don't watch YouTube.
It's been a ride.
Yeah, we're actually 2.8K now. We're moving up, you know, getting there, sort of.
But that 1,000 was like.
I knew them when they were at 20.
Oh,
Just
she was
20.
part of the reason, you know. Like we're gonna
She
give her a bit of
first
credit.
100.
She was on live that day, and
Can you write me that in a testimonial that I was part of the reason that you got
fine,
to
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
write that right now.
right now.
I need to put on my feedback.
All right, next people.
Oh, yes. The trivia.
It gets a little harder. So you
Here
got.
we are
we're
for
doing
another
trivia?
half
Do
an
you,
hour.
do you watch sports?
No.
Oh shit!
Is this a sport question?
Yeah,
Why
it's
would
like
you ask me
it's like
something
two
like
sports
that?
people. It's like Khabib Nurmagomedov or Conor McGregor.
I choose Conor McGregor. I don't- There was
Well,
no
you're right.
question.
You're right.
What was the question, but?
No, it's like who has more clout.
Oh.
And you're right. Conor McGregor does have more
100%,
clout.
yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Like, almost most people that don't know about that sport like know Conor McGregor just by his name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know who the other person was. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, sadly.
Tough luck, Khabib.
Tough luck, Khabib. But anyway, so we've got another one, but
Yeah.
this one's gonna be a bit
Is
interesting.
this like bonus round?
No. This is Abu Lel.
You win
Abu
$1,000.
Lel. Abu Lel is one of them. Or you know
Yeah.
the guy that does no fizzy drink for me today.
Oh,
You know that guy? What happened to that guy?
He fell off, eh?
Finished.
I don't see
I
his
think
videos
he had a
anymore.
fizzy drink.
Someone cancelled him because
You know what, mate? It was good the first 600 times when he said no fizzy drink, and I'm like, brother, what is your content now? Like,
I
tell
keep
us.
Now-
thinking, how
no.
far can he drag this?
How
Like,
far can he drag it?
Like, still there? How many followers does he have?
I don't even know.
I don't know why I asked. I don't care.
No, but he's on. I'm talking about Instagram though.
Yeah.
So who has more followers, Abu Lel or fizzy drink guy?
Fizzy drink.
No,
Really?
Abu Lel.
Really?
Abu
How
Lel
much
has-
does Fizzy Drink have?
He's
I'm
got
curious.
14k. Abu
Sorry,
Lel's got
I'm
19k.
very unshocked.
How much is Abu
I
Lel?
mean, it was a
18K?
close one. This was pretty much. It was pretty hard. But Abu Lel's like, yeah,
Who's
shout out. Abu
all
Lel.
over your news feed at the moment?
What on like Instagram or?
Like TikTok.
Uh,
You know what's all over my news feed? You know that girl doing the fitness, and she's like, huh, hey, no.
What?
Which one's that?
Who's that? I don't even know
I
what
am
she's
so
talking about.
highly embarrassed, and they don't even crop out these videos, so they're
What?
gonna leave this in.
No, what? Do it again.
No, I don't want to do it again.
No, do it again.
Do it
The
again.
girl, the fitness girl, and she's like, she wears like she's Asian.
Bro, there's like so many fitness
I
girls
don't
on
know what you're talking about.
and,
But it's
they, and
like,
they go like this.
all right, that's gonna be
What?
our clickbait.
I haven't seen her. But our,
Veronica B.
my FYP
does
is
some
like
fitness.
my FYP is like so much different.
Yeah, no,
like-
it's I honestly don't see it. I see like random. I see area people.
No, I see some funny shit though. Like there was that girl where she's like, what was she? The sing if you're a hottie or something, and then someone like covered,
Oh yeah.
covered
No,
her
there's
mouth
different
through a
videos
green
like that.
screen and like got.
But
aliens on-
anyway, let's get
Back-
to the
back to-
segment. Back to the segment. All right.
Oh yeah, we're doing
This
the
one's a bit
segment.
of a different one. What
Yeah.
about Western Sydney Uni
Yes.
versus Macquarie University? Who has more followers on Instagram?
Oh, I don't even know. Like Western Sydney,
No.
Macquarie.
Macquarie Uni. Oh
Yes.
my God.
That's a W for my uni, brother.
Well,
That's a W.
congrats.
Yeah, you know why? Because the people that go Western Sydney Uni don't want to ruin their ratio to follow Western Sydney Uni.
That's true.
That's right.
Fuck, they're all
Western-
influencers
Western
and they're
who?
all
Western who?
bodybuilders. So they're like, brother, I'm not following Western Sydney Uni.
I don't want people to know I go to that uni.
Oh, all right, last one, and
Yeah.
this is a good one.
1
Sydney?
hour later.
Sydney. This is not what you like better. It's
Okay.
who has more followers, Sydney or
Alright.
Melbourne? There's actual Instagram pages called
Oh.
Sydney and Melbourne, believe it or not.
Oh, I
And they're
guess-
verified.
I
And they're
guess-
like, got a lot of followers.
I guess Sydney.
Yeah, correct.
Wow.
Wow, shocking.
Maybe I should do a collab with Sydney. Just
Maybe
the whole
you should.
entire
Shout out Sydney.
state.
Shout out Sydney.
Who runs Sydney Instagram?
I'll actually wonder who runs it. Like, it's
Bro.
just a photo of like the city. It's like
Bro, we
just
got so
different
much
photos.
good like Instagram pages though on Insta, Sydney, like Lebos of Sydney.
Oh
and all
yeah,
that.
yeah, like the meme
There's
pages.
like
and
so
that.
many.
Yeah,
good
yeah.
ones, bro.
Did you just plug them for free?
He just plugged them.
Yes.
Wow.
Because I love them. And George's. I love them.
Oh, wow, another plug, brother.
And,
Look,
nah,
hey, look, listen, we want to get sponsored, all right?
Bro,
guys,
we're not.
guys,
They got like 40K,
free plugs,
like
free plugs are
60K.
happening, but like, come on, if you want us to sponsor
If
your
anything,
brand,
you want them to plug this clip on their Instagram. If anything.
yeah, but
'Cause
like,
that's
also
clout.
we
That's
want
real
brands, guys. We want brands. Look,
Listen,
we're
listen,
sponsoring
listen.
Gatorade for free. Like,
No, 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 no,
Clout
no,
chaser.
no, 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 no. Turn that around. You
all
don't
right,
do
no,
anything.
no, Yeah, we're gonna cover that.
If any shisha company, which is probably like every male that watches you, if anyone would like to send them a shisha, feel free, and they will.
We can have a shisha on the podcast.
Bro,
Yeah.
that'll be mad.
Have it
That'd
over
be pretty
here.
good.
And like if any eyelash business wants to sponsor me for the part 2, I will promote your
Or lip
eyelashes
fillers.
here.
Wait, you don't have lip fillers.
Don't say that. Don't expose me.
But
like
then people
Oh, she
picture her as Salma. They won't.
Oh yeah, Salma.
that.
When's Salma
Where's
making a
Veronica?
comeback? Wait, can you come on the podcast for part 2 as Salma?
Can you put the filter on?
I think we can.
Yeah, I think
I'll
we
find
can
a
work
way
it
out.
What do you mean? What do you
We
mean you
can
think you
find-
can? Are you serious?
There
We
is.
probably can. Yeah,
You
there's
can.
probably
Yeah,
a way.
you can.
Oh my gosh!
What?
Stop. You know
What?
on Instagram right now, if you upload a photo,
Yeah.
if you upload a video onto your Instagram that you've taken like normally, like right now,
Yeah.
you can pick a filter
You
to
can
put
add
on
the
it
filter?
after.
No
So you
way.
can take something off this and add it in as
And on
Salma.
Instagram,
Oh,
and then
I should
put
do
it
a-
as Salma.
I'll
Yeah,
do
yeah,
that
yeah,
as a
we
clip.
can do that.
I can do like a little snippet of a clip, and
You
then
can. I'll
put
go
in
for it. If you want to
Oh
do
my
something
God,
now.
I'm nervous. But
Go, give us a live
Salma
Salma
sneak peek.
Give us a Salma sneak peek.
how do I begin this?
Like get
Hey, you
into your
gotta
input.
act as Sharbelba or something.
Guys, listen, I can't have different Charbels all the time. What
Wait,
is
you
this?
can't cheat on
There's only
Charbel
one.
number
I
one.
have the one Charbel.
Moe,
You can
Moe.
be someone
Only one
else.
Charbel. I'm Moe. I can't.
Oh, now you threw me off. Now I got nervous. I started speaking about
No,
Charbel.
it's like,
and I
Bro,
got
you don't
nervous.
stand up. This is nothing.
This is the Lebbie podcast. You know, no one watches it.
The Lebbie podcast is more like, you know,
Oh, it's more. All right. Wow.
like, oh my God.
That's such a compliment. But anyway,
like the stand-up. I don't know who's watching this, but I definitely know who's watching this.
you
If you
definitely
wanna
know
hit me
who's watching that.
up, underscore Veronica B underscore.
Oh wow, another plug. No, I'm joking.
I get too many
Free
DMs.
clout.
Don't DM me.
Free cloud, guys. Free cloud. Yeah.
I forgot what I was doing. Oh, sack the Selma thing. That will be
Sack
for part
it?
2.
All right,
That's
we'll
part
keep
two.
it for part 2.
This is me trying to force myself into a part 2.
Look, guys, she's coming
This one
back.
on part 2.
I think there was so much stuff we wanted to carry. We just got carried away. We both need to work in our
Guarantee next time we come here, there's going to be a shisha and there's going to be a grazing board.
100%.
I will
There's going to
guarantee
be
this.
a grazing board, a shisha. There's going to
That's
be
the plan.
a sign here that says Free Clout and the Lebbie. There's going to be so much
There's
stuff.
going to be
There's
every
gonna be
single
merch.
company like promoted over here. We're going to have a media wall with every sponsor.
We're taking over. We're taking
This
over.
podcast is brought to you by, and then it was.
And that's why we are the best podcast in the area. What do you think?
We're
Are we
the
the best
only
podcast in the area?
That's
or what?
why I shop at the Lebbies. And that's why I do the podcast at the Lebbies.
Veronica, honest thoughts.
Yes.
Do you think this is the best podcast in the area or not?
It's the only podcast in the area.
Brother, everyone says that. Alexa, play Hello Darkness, my old friend.
Hello, darkness.
Brother, we're too cheap. We don't have Alexa.
We don't have Alexa either.
We're too cheap.
All right, I guess that does it. I think we should wrap it up. I enjoyed it today. Thank you for coming on. You know, it was
Thank
a
Thank you so much.
pleasure having you.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. This was really fun.
It was so fun, and I feel
Part
like
two.
we need to do a part 2. We need to do a lot more things, guys. Keep subscribing. Go to her channel.
She's got YouTube as well.
She has YouTube,
I
but she doesn't have
don't
any
even
videos.
upload.
When are you
I
gonna
don't-
post?
Everything you want to plug. You want to plug my
All right,
YouTube. I do
fine.
nothing
Go
on.
to her TikTok.
Insta, TikTok.
Stand up.
I don't know what else is.
They're gonna write it over here.
We're gonna
Do you
write
know
it
how
over
to
here.
edit? Do you-
Yeah,
do you
yeah,
edit?
I'm
Okay.
gonna edit it.
Edit
It's
text?
gonna be
Okay.
written over here. All
It's
right.
going to be printed over here.
Literally, all her plugs are right there.
Massive.
All right, guys, it was fun. Anything else you guys want to add before I?
That was fun.
That was fun.
That was very fun.
Out of 10. Out of 10. Out of 10. Quickly.
Like 10.
Wow. We made it. That's it.
That was really
All right, guys. Subscribe, like, share to your cousins, share to your family, share to your dogs, share to your aunties. Follow Veronica. Follow me on Instagram. Follow Moses on Instagram. Take it easy. Hope you enjoyed it. Yalla. Bye.
I think this is the part where everyone has like zoned out. He's like, follow, share, don't forget to
Everyone's like, what the
subscribe.
fuck?